G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout, and today we are going to pass apparently some of the most gorgeous views in Oregon. Apparently these views we pass today are going to be the best since Crater Lake, which was only 2 days ago. But apart from Crater Lake, they're apparently the best in Oregon. That's what people keep saying. So it is very, very cloudy today, so it might not be what we expect, but still looking forward to it. It was blue skies earlier and then quickly turned cloudy. But it doesn't matter if it is cloudy views, because we will also be passing the pond tour. Yes, that's right, I said pond tour. That is where there's going to be lots and lots and lots of ponds. Brown ponds, green ponds, clear ponds, mosquito ridden ponds, frog ponds. There are going to be ponds galore, and we are going to pass by them all. I was just talking to you guys walking down the path, and then a bunch of people come around the corner and look at me really, really strange, because they thought I was just talking to myself, which I might be, but I thought I was talking to you. There's another huge water cache here at Wendigo Pass. Beautiful. There's a few battery banks there, hand sanitizer, bug wipes. Lovely jubbly. I really like the name of that lake. I think the sign does it perfect justice. Well, that's not a bad view to start us off. The mountain looks really ominous, with all of its jagged peaks all over the side and on top of it. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pan round. What a landscape. It's just got to the ridge line and it's all opened up. What a beautiful morning. I think it would be good if the trees stopped eating all of the PCT tags. We want to know where we're going. It's probably why on the AT they're all white blazes that are painted on, so that trees don't eat the paint. I think they like the taste of the metal tags though. It's a way to get their iron. Stop it! Stop eating the PCT tags. We need them to see where we're going. Another magnificent view. That's Crescent Lake down there. I don't think I go anywhere near it though. It's beautiful to see it from up here. I think it's interesting how the tips are so vibrant and then the rest of the needles are dark green. I have just had a wonderful experience where I felt like a celebrity. Someone coming up the trail who is not a thru hiker, but they did thru hike before, but they're just section hiking at the moment. They recognized me from these videos, and it was a sort of weird moment. I thought one day it might happen, but this is the first time someone who isn't already thru hiking the PCT this year has stopped me and said, I recognize you from your videos. Yeah, that makes Made me feel a little bit happy to meet a stranger, one of you wonderful people out there who just happens to recognize me walking down the trail. Pretty cool. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a killer tree in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the absolutely stunning Summit Lake. And it's incredible here. It would be so peaceful if it wasn't for all the mosquitoes buzzing around me. Just look how clear the water is. Unfortunately, I'm sharing the view with a cloud of swarming mosquitoes, so I'm going to quickly take some pictures and get back on the trail. Now I'm heading back to trail, and I have a 6.5 mile climb. Whew. I don't know if I'll be filming anything or just concentrating on getting up there, so see you at the top. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first pond of the ponds that have been promised. This one I'm going to call Watercress Pond, because all those plants coming out look like watercress that you grow out of eggshells when you're a kid. And we got pond number 2 here. This one's full of lily pads, but I'm hesitant to call it lily pad pond because there might be more ponds with more lily pads. I just saw this yellow flower in one of the yellow lily pads, so I'm going to take a photo of it, but that makes me want to call this Yellow Flower Pond. We're coming up with very original names here. I'm going to call this one Dishwater Pond, Fallen Tree Puddle, Murky Mirror Pond, Mosquito Monsoon. We'll call this one the Beige Basin. Wow, this one's the prettiest one yet. I'm going to call it Blue Dragonfly Lake because the dragonflies and the water are blue. All the dragonflies going around are blue. I'm going to call this one Gravel Pond. I think it suits it well. I think that lake over there is called Marie Lake. It's beautiful. The clouds are starting to become a bit more defined, so it's looking like a better picture. Ladies and gentlemen, 1900 miles. What's that, about 4 days or something? I don't know, 3 days since the last 1800. Incredible. Just when you thought that I was hiking too long to see another pond, bam, there's another pond. Or at least 2 for the money. It's one that's dried into 2 separate pools. I'm going to call this Drought Pool. This is another pond that I'm going to call the Devil's Bathwater. And directly opposite through these trees, we've got this beautiful lake down here. Which one would you prefer to swim in? Let me know in the comments. I've employed a cameraman.
Look out. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do the challenge that you've just set of the water crossing across this log here and see if I can do it without getting the feet wet.
Is he going to be able to cross it all without having Sierra PTSD?
I'm getting flashbacks right now.
Go for it, mate.
What? It's not a good start already.
Almost there. He made it.
I've been in training for this. The Sierras have carved me well. Too many log crossings in the Sierras to fall off that. So, Yoda has just informed me that apparently I've managed to get 30 miles before 4 o'clock. I don't know if that's an official thing like 10 by 10 and 12 by 12, but I think that's a new milestone reached.
It's a road for a 40.
A road for a 40. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at Odell Lake here. Odell, not Adele. Odell Lake. It's vast. It goes on for ages behind me as well. And down there in between the trees, you can see the little pontoons that they've got going on as well. And that's how big the lake is. That's a boat going across it now. And let me zoom out for you. That's how big it was. Sorry for the clunky zoom. So, ladies and gentlemen, Yoda, who I was trekking with this afternoon, has gone into Shelter Cove Resort so that he can pick up a package. But he's decided that he's not going to stay there, and he's going to follow me to my campsite, which is the Rosario Lakes Upper Lake. I'm going to go there, I'm going to have a swim, and then I'm going to set up my tent. So, I will see you there, because it's another 5 miles from here. And it's all uphill. So ladies and gents, this is the first of the 2 lakes. I'll be going to the second one. It actually looks too cold for swimming, but we'll give it a go when we get to the second one anyway. Well, I've reached the final lake where I've now set up my tent, and it's now time for a swim. Now the sun is setting, and I think it's going to be very, very cold in there. So ladies and gents, back at the tent, I got my puffy on because I'm getting cold, really cold. It was beautiful in the water, but once I came out and the wind hit me, oh, so cold. So, oh, what an amazing day. 40 miles made today, roughly, and parked at this lake. It's going to be incredible to watch the sun go down properly and all the colours in the sky. I'm going to get on and cook some dinner, and I hope that you've enjoyed today and today's vlog. But for now, that's all I have for you. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. G'day all you wonderful people, welcome to Adventure Together. My name's Al, trail name Lookout. Lane? Some of the most gorgeous views on the whole AT as far as in Oregon.